Okay, so this is the topic. You're going to describe your favorite photograph. Where was the photo taken? Who took the photo? What can be seen from the photo? And explain why is it the favorite photograph for you. So you're going to have 1 minute to prepare for your speaking. Start from now. Okay, 1 minute time is over. You may start to give your ideas about the photography.
I have my favorite photograph, and it was taken in Dieng, Wonosobo, and it is taken by my sister's husband. Uh, Something that you can be seen from the photograph is, of course, me as a object in that photo, and I just love the photo because you can see the temple in my country, and the temple is like in high flatland, so you can see me using batik as my skirt because everyone come to the temple must to wear that batik, and uh, the background of me is a Arjuna temple, and I love a history, so uh, that is the reason why I love the photograph. Um, of course, it is favorite because it's a picture that capture a moment me and my family take a holiday to my favorite place, High Flatland, because I love a cool place, and it was my very first holiday trip with my family.
Okay, so you still have 15 more seconds. Do you want to add more information about your photo?
Uh, the photo is um taken.
Gimana? If you're running out of ideas, you may try to one, imagine.
Imagine.
Second,
Um,
example.
just
Try to imagine something. Um, if the photo was not taken in Arjuna temple, probably it won't be that good as it was, and probably I wasn't really happy as I was. Yeah, so you may try that. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. 15 seconds for whether imagine or whether give more example.
and it was my favorite photo of me because when I was child, I don't really have about my picture because my family in my era, not my sister or brother era, we don't have a camera. So I don't have a lot of photo of my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
So I when I have to take a picture of me, it will be my uh, mood booster because I feel like this is like I don't have this experience when I was child.
Okay, cool. So you compare the photography that currently exists with something, the photography that happened in the past, which is not really advanced as it is now. Cool. So let's talk about how do you think the way you can take a good photo?
I think a good way to make a good photo is you need to have a proper device
Mm-hmm.
and of course you need to have a skill to take a photo. Like
Mm-hmm.
you cannot to take a picture of someone and make them look very small. So
Mm-hmm.
you need to know how to take an angle of someone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so taking the having the ability to be able to take a proper angle of someone, do you think is a skill that should be have by everybody?
Yeah, of course, everyone must have that skill because when you ruin someone photos and you will ruin their moment and they would not have a great picture to keep that memories.
Okay, is that any of your personal experience that your friends take your photo and it turns out like, why did I look short in this photo?
Yeah, of course, they cannot, they do not know about my angle and they take a wrong angle of me and it just ruin my photos and I would not uh uh ask them to take my picture again
Okay.
because I will treat better.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think we all have the side part that looks literally better. For example, like this part of my face looks better other than this part. So whenever I want to take the photo, I will literally just do like is it happen to you as well?
I think I don't have really specific angle, but like my side of face, it is the same. But something, somehow they just doesn't know about the great angle of my body, of my gesture, and I think they should guide us as an object in the photos to
Okay.
take a better gesture because we don't see
Mhm.
the camera and
Mhm.
I think they should lead us to have a great gesture.
Oh, okay. So you want your photography to give you a guide, like the pose, whether you should like do what, how to stand, and then what to do in the picture.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
absolutely.
That's so cool. Um, do you think when do people use the camera?
I'm sorry, can you explain more about that question?
Like in what situations do you think that people will most likely use their camera?
Uh, in my opinion, for now, everyone would use their camera like whenever they want because
Mhm.
when we just have a TikTok, they would just open their camera and I think they would use or they would open their camera like whenever they saw um a funny moment. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, when it's not a funny moment, they would use their camera to show, just to show their narcissistic side.
Okay. Okay. Do you think that there is some rules in like the big country like Japan is like to prohibit the use of a camera in the public? For example, when you're going to take the photo, there will be a click or like the sound coming from your phone, knowing that you take the photo. So it prevents the individual to take the random people, the photo of random people within the public. Do you think it's a good regulations or not compared to Indonesia?
Uh, Actually, I agree with that rules because like you must respect each other privacy, and when you take someone picture like uh without ask them to take a picture of them, I
Mhm.
think it's just not respect for other boundaries because uh gladly that it is a great picture, but when you take inappropriate picture, I think it will have uh, uh, you will
Mm-hmm.
you will you will
Feel
you
bad.
will give a
Mm-hmm.
bad experience for
Okay.
the victims uh because you shared you keep the picture like they want to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Example.
Example, when uh someone take a picture of me when I was not looking good, and I will just have a bad mood
Mm-hmm.
because you just not respect my privacy and you take a bad picture of me. It just ruined my mood.
Mm-hmm.
Trouble.
Mm-hmm. The silly thing happen that currently happen in our society is like they take a picture of other people's and they upload it in TikTok, and it was like, like you randomly see, oh my god, why am I even in TikTok doing the things that literally like it happens sometimes, right? For example, like you just eat alone somewhere and then the people say, oh kasihan banget nggak ada temennya sendirian blah blah blah. It was like very insulting, right?
Actually, we just enjoy our quality time just with ourselves.
Yeah. And the like the most funny thing that I found in the internet was like when we kind of like work and we kind of like tired coming from work or coming from like school, it most likely happen in Jakarta, like they will say, Alhamdulillah hidup aku tidak seperti orang ini. Like imagine your photo being used by others to bersyukur. Oh my god. I don't even understand the joke and people are having in TikTok actually. Okay, cool. So we have done talking about photography. Now we're going to talk about something that is quite interesting as well. We're going to talk about history. This is going to be your second topic. So you're going to, yes, still have 1 minute to prepare for your answer, and then you're going to have 2 minutes to talk. And then I will give the follow-up questions about the topic. So you are going to describe an important historic place. We do have lots of things here in Indonesia. What is the place? Quick, just make it quick. Just choose one. Where is it located? Why do you think it is important? When the situations you think that there are a lot of options, just try to pick the one and explain, because the longer you think about it, you won't be have more time to explain for the other questions, right? So you're going to have 1 minute start from now. Okay, cool. 1 minute is over. That's kind of fast. Okay, so you may start your speaking for straight 2 minutes without me interrupting or giving any questions. You may start whenever you're ready.
I have a important historic place in my city, and it is placed in Tugumalang.
Mm-hmm.
It's a famous historical place in Malang City.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think that place is very important because it was the place that our first president, Mr. Sukarno, gave a speech to the folk, and the speech it is it was really boost the emotional of the people that can to Kumalang because they feel the effort to uh to uh um to kick um
Mm-hmm.
the colonialism because they feel like very uh they feel like they doesn't have authority for their body,
Mm-hmm.
or they can be fully human. They can be a human just how it should be because uh, the white people will always tell them what they will do, and it's the time to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's the time for them to have a proactive action,
Mm-hmm.
and our first president just
Mm-hmm.
have a famous speech at Tugumalang.
Your 2 minute time is over. I will ask for clarification. Is Tugumalang the located near the station one, like the railway station?
Yes, it's near the station.
Oh, it was been reconstructed, right? It has been reconstructed.
Mm,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's already finished.
Oh, it looks pretty much good though. Okay, so let's talk about do you think that it is important for us to visit the historical place?
For me as a social science student, it's very important because like you can of course you not birth in that era, but you need to uh remember about how our our hero
Okay.
uh have an effort to merdeka tuh bahasa Inggrisnya apa ya kak? To
To independent
be an independent country, and we need to continue their
efforts.
effort to be a great civilians by remember it.
Okay, by
And,
remembering the thing. Okay. Do you think government need to increase or decrease the budget allocating to to take care of the historical place?
in my opinion, the government should increase the budget allocation to keep the historical places and because it is an old place, and of course it will have more uh more uh
Value,
more
if
more
people
kayak
imagine
perlu diperhatikan,
more
perlu
attention,
dirawat.
more attention and
Care,
perawatan. Just more attention.
more attention to keep them just good like in the past, because it will uh it will it can increase the uh people interest to come to that historical place.
Hey, cool. What do you think the historical place will be like in 50 years' time?
uh I believe in 50 years later, the historical place will will still the same as now, because uh government and the people will will more put more attention, because they will uh they will remember the
Okay.
historical place.
Oke, cool. Gimana? Sekarang kita coba
Nggak
list.
tahu kak,
Mm-mm.
nggak tahu aku bahasa Inggrisnya.
Oke, sekarang kita coba list kesulitannya ya. What happened? Yang pertama, kira-kira apa yang kayak aku struggling di apa nih? Di vocabnya kah atau di apanya kah?
Di ide,
Oh, di ide ya. Oke. Second,
vocabnya.
vocabnya. Oke. Vocabulary. Oke, cool. Ada lagi kira-kira?
Itu dulu.
Ini dulu ya. Oke. Kemarin kan waktu kita belajar yang the second part of IELTS, kalau kita struggling di ide, we will have 1 minute kan untuk memaksimalkan outline, bener nggak? Nah, kalau yang ini, sadly, we don't have that much time. Kita nggak ada kayak waktu untuk mikir nih, aku apa nih ngomong apa, bla 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 gitu. Makanya menurutku hal pertama banget ketika kita ngomong ide sebenarnya bisa banyak kalau kita sering-sering latihan kan. Karena kayak apalagi latihan pakai contoh-contoh soalnya IELTS yang topiknya tuh banyak dan kadang kayak agak emang ini topik kok bisa ngomongin ini gitu kayak. Dan ya itu kan misalnya nih ada spesifik topik yang kamu suka kayak you like to talk about history, you like to talk about your major, kayak ketika aku nanya about friendship kamu bisa jelasin, tapi kita belum nyentuh topik-topik kayak fashion, kayak apa ya, kayak belief, kayak zodiak, kayak topik-topik yang apa ya, jarang banget kita omongin. Misal kayak topik tentang fashion, terus kita nggak pernah ngobrolin hal tersebut. Jadi kan kayak pasti agak bingung ya masalah ide. Jadi for idea, menurutku banyak-banyak brainstorming aja sih. Jadi kan banyak kan questions yang ada di buku ini. Jadi other than just practicing kayak gini, Nanti kamu juga bisa kalau lagi di kampus, ya udah kamu pilih aja questions beberapa yang menurutmu kamu nggak familiar, terus kamu kasih ke temenmu, suruh temenmu nanya gitu ya. Jadi kamu bakal latihan untuk ngejawab. Not only that, kamu juga bisa latihan sendiri dengan kayak apa ya, kalau lagi nggak ada kerjaan itu coba untuk record yourself ngomong ngejawab dari questions prompt yang ada gitu. Jadi kayak itu untuk membantu kamu untuk berpikir secara cepat, dan yang paling penting adalah you get the experience of talk about that. Karena kalau misal nih aku nggak pernah ngomongin apa ya, topik yang aku sama sekali nggak pernah bahas, topik tentang apa ya, kesulitan belajar misal, kayak itu kan hal yang aku nggak pernah tahu sebelumnya, dan tiba-tiba sekarang aku bekerja ada anakku yang mengalami kesulitan belajar, tuh aku langsung kayak apa ini, it's a new thing for me gitu. Jadi that's the reason why aku ngerasa bingung gitu, and I think that's okay karena it's just very normal ya untuk terjadi. Tapi karena kita akan melakukan IELTS test, so you need to get lots of exposure about those various things. Jadi saranku adalah di buku ini ada banyak example-nya, jawabin aja satu-satu gitu ya. Kalau lagi nggak ada kerjaan, kamu bisa either di record terus kamu nanti dengerin sendiri. I know that might going to sound very very cringe and you very don't like listening to your own recorded voice because I did. Tapi ya udah, that's just part of the process gitu. But second, menurutku kalau ide masalah ide itu menurutku ada shortcutnya. Shortcutnya apa? Kalau udah mentok banget di ide aku ngomongin apa, try to find example. Jadi kayak biar lama aja gitu loh, biar kelihatan ada yang diomongin gitu. Specifically buat yang 2 menit ya. Kalau menurutku, kalau yang di bagian discussion, kalau kamu kelihatan nggak ada idea, ya just stop. Nanti kamu bakal get another question. Bisa jadi kayak gitu. Jadi kan tadi tuh ada banyak prosesnya, right? Karena pas kamu lagi ngomong terus pause-nya tuh agak lumayan lama, kayak berapa detik gitu kan, orang tuh kayak menunggu gitu, right? If you think kamu nggak bisa ngelanjutin itu dan kamu kayak you literally like lost, dah akhirin aja. Biar kamu dapat question baru gitu ya. Jadi kayak if you think aku udah bingung banget nih, ya udahlah just bikin 1 atau 2 kalimat lagi and that's it gitu. Jadi jangan diperpanjang lagi. Jadi itu satu. Tapi yang kedua, if you do not want to just give up, try to find example. Jadi ketika kamu ngomongin tadi apa ya, yaudah for example gitu. Jadi kan kayak kamu kasih example tuh membuat kamu berpikir hal yang lain yang mungkin itu masih relate dan tapi tetap bisa kamu ngomongin gitu ya. The second of all, kamu bisa try to imagine something. Try to imagine any condition. Jadi misal kayak tadi, soal tentang fotografi misal, just try to imagine kalau kamu udah mentok banget ngomongin how to take a good photo, terus kamu bingung, just try to imagine if a person does not have any skill in photography, apa yang akan terjadi? If the person has the background knowledge of taking the proper photo, apa yang akan terjadi? Jadi bisa kayak gitu. Atau kamu bisa kasih personal experience. For example, I was the victim of a person who always does not really understand about taking proper photo, and I never uploaded anything in my social media because I never had a proper good photo that I like, bla 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 gitu. Karena orang yang ngambilin fotoku selalu nggak ngerti caranya, ya hal-hal kayak gitulah. Jadi itu kan kayak menambah 1 atau ya 10 sampai 20 seconds, dan juga menambahmu untuk keep going karena emang sebenarnya bukan apa ya, karena length of speaking itu juga sometimes bagian dari hal yang akan dinilai, di assess within the speaking, IELTS speaking in itself gitu. Ya, I hope. Apa?
Barusan nge-lag.
Oh, nge-lag. Iya, sorry. Speaking at length atau ngomong yang agak lama, itu tuh juga sebenarnya hal yang dihitung juga gitu, hal yang di-assess di dalam IELTS speaking. Jadi kayak just give your effort untuk berusaha ngomong dengan durasi yang agak sedikit panjang. Shortcutnya ini ada dua hal ini. Jadi try to find more example, try to imagine any condition. Imagine any condition ini bisa jadi yang the good and the bad-nya. Misal kayak government harus apa? Kalau government increase more money, berarti more budget allocation will be used untuk merawat, untuk promosi tempat wisata, untuk turis, gitu kan? Terus if government decrease budget allocation, ya mungkin nanti orang-orang nggak akan tahu ada Tugu Malang, yang bahkan kayak orang anak-anak bayi sekarang nggak akan ngerti kalau there is a historical value there gitu. Jadi by imagine kamu akan lebih punya banyak idea lagi. Sampai sini clear nggak kira-kira? I hope it answers ya. Kita punya waktu 30 menit lagi. Kita coba untuk memaksimalkan di situ. Kalau nanti abis ini latihan yang ini you feel like you cannot continue the idea, satu just try to yang tadi example sama itu, terus yang kedua ya udah just diakhirin aja gitu ya, emang nggak bisa lagi gimana dong gitu, biar kamu dapat questions baru gitu ya. Bentar aku cas dulu deh, ini aku matiin dulu recordingnya.